Oh my God, it's set up and we actually have chat. I am so excited today, everybody. Oh, live in 2 places. Oh, can you beat that? Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday Minute at my sewing room. Yes, it's another blustery Monday, June 2nd. Thank you for joining me on Facebook and YouTube, and I love all of your likes and your loves, your comments, sharing, and I've got a couple of celebrations this morning. I have to tell you though, I got my party hat on for a couple of reasons. I'm dressed for a party. I want to show you this one. This is the next alluring adornment and by a local artist, and we have some really pretty ones. This one has got writing on one side and it has a really pretty little face of a lady on the other side, so it's really cool. Anyways, alluring adornments, and you'd find them at the front of our store right across from the till, and they are from a local artist. So if you want to see them, come on in, because they're not on our website where you can buy them. You have to come in and see them, and you really want to admire them and pick out the one that's just right for you. Okay, so I'm dressed and ready for a party. I hope Tina and Ruth, good morning, are both ready. Good morning, Helen. Ready for a little party celebration this morning? All right, I've got 2 celebrations, one for Facebook and one for YouTube. So that's why I'm wearing my party hat today. Are you guys ready? So, the engagement list for Facebook's dropped its list. Here they are. Thank you and greetings to Michelle G, Barbara A, Glenda I, Sandy A, Darlene S, Wendy P, Tina B, Ann L, Ken F, Esther R, and a lovely quilt shop called Smith Built Quilts in Duncan, BC. Woohoo! Hello, Malene. Thank you, guys. So it was from our Facebook engagement list, and that was really cool. That dropped over the weekend. So it's wonderful. So look, hi, Malene and Helen and Tina and Ruth. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to say is that for all of you who have been so kind over the last, few months, we've been doing a push to get to 10,000 YouTube subscribers, and we did it. Woo! Yes. Hi, Glenda. Woo, 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 woo. 10,000 subscribers, 1,200 videos available for viewing. That is amazing. Sorry, I have a little tickle. Just absolutely amazing. And I just want to thank you all. There's Peggy. Good morning, Peggy. Hi, Glenda. Last minute embroidery for Kent and I always say that wrong. Lady Ann's big day. Oh, she's got a beautiful quilt that she's doing, remember, with the squares and the hearts, and they write on it for a wedding quilt. It's so beautiful. All right, almost done. Geez, accomplishments. That is amazing accomplishments, you guys. Not only for our Facebook engagement list, for our YouTube 10,000 subscribers. That is fabulous. And that is just, I tickle pink. I can't say anything more other than that was so cool. All right, before we start telling you what's going on this week, I got a real tickle. Sorry. This weekend, we did the Mystery 5.0 Starlight Mini Mysteries Sew Along, and it launched on Saturday the 31st, and we ended up with 138 members of our Mystery 5.0 group. That is amazing. There were lots of online participants who were launching that day with us as the clues were dropped. We had a really good time sewing at the Sew Along. it turned out really cool. And I want to thank everyone who participated in launch day. Some of the pictures on Facebook were beautiful. Can't say enough about the wonderful group of sleuths who came in to actually sew with me. Irene T, Eva W, Pat K, Teresa B, Joy S, and Patty R. Absolutely the best sleuths ever. Yeah, you guys, we did it. We solved the mystery. But I don't think it's over. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn. She heard me hackling away there. Thank you. You're a doll. I don't think it's over yet because it left us in a cliffhanger. So I'm thinking there's going to be another Mystery 5-0 coming up because we've got to find out what happened to Laura Langston. She had to make a decision, remember? Anyways, she didn't make it at the end of the last thing, so she must be thinking about another one coming up. She did solve the jewelry heist, but she hadn't made up her mind what new path her career was going. So I'm thinking it's not over, not by a long shot. But I do also want to thank Dawn for curating some very beautiful bundles. You cannot believe how beautiful they turned out. I want to share with you mine. I did the pressed flowers, and I want to thank Dawn for that. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see it all? She did that. She picked those fabrics for me. It's called Pressed Flowers, and it was one of our Starlight Mini Mystery bundles. It turned out fabulously. Now I just have to get a backing and bind it up, which the binding was in the package, but that's what it looked like. So I kept up our decorations. I brought our party hat because we had such a good time doing that in-store sew along. So excellent. So if you think you want to participate in another Mystery 5-0, let us know. And if you want to do a sew along for it as well, let us know. We'll see when the next one is going to happen. Okay. All right, you guys. In store this week. Are you ready? They were going to do a Giving Tuesday, this Tuesday, June 3rd. So you're welcome to come in and do Sew Powerful Purses on Tuesday from 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. All right, so that's going on Tuesday. Nothing Wednesday. Thursday and Friday at the store, we have the Brother New Owner Sewing class. Goes from 10:30 to 4:30, so the classroom's busy Thursday, Friday. And then on Saturday, June 7th, we have the Brothers New Owners Embroidery class. That goes Saturday, 10:30 to 4:30. So if you are in one of those classes, the doors open at 10 a.m. Class begins at 10:30, so you have time to come in and get set up and be ready to go for 10:30. Don't forget everything that came with your machine and your supply list and everything. So fill that and come sew and embroider with us new brother owners, okay? That's awesome. All right, so that's what's happening this week at the store. Also this week at the store, of course, the Brother Sale is over, and I want to say thank you. We had a great response to the Brother 2025 gift guide sale, but it is now over, and if anybody bought anything, it's on order and coming, so we hope it shows up soon. Good morning, Vicky. How you doing? All right. Oh, Vicky, I still have a EV1 on a Black Friday sale price, if that's still of interest to you, and that is for anybody else who too that might want that lovely EV1, the Avenir. We have one left at the Black Friday sale price, so it's there if you want it. All right. Okay, so that is that part. Bernina is going to continue with its best, can't speak, best, that could be really dangerous, best price, came out really funny, best price of the year sale. It goes until July 6th. I just want to say that it has lovely things in it. B770QE Plus, the B590E, the B790 Pro E, the B475 QE, the B535, the B570 QE, the B79, and of course the Q16 and Q20, and also for Burnett, the B37 and the B05, the Academy. And they have their large embroidery module on. That's for the 7 and 8 series Smart Drive technology. That's on as well. And they also have the Bernina 5 series Smart Drive technology on sale as well. They also put on the big books. Big books are on sale. And that runs all the way till July 6th. So now last week I went and announced, there's no foot of the month for June. Well, they dropped the clue on, I guess it was yesterday, Sunday. And they tell me that the Bernina accessory of the month for June is the BSR, Bernina Stitch Regulator. And that's on until June 30th. And they're listing it at $6.99 plus tax. That is a heck of a good deal. So anyways, Bernina did have an accessory of the month for June, and it is the BSR. So get it before June 30th. And of course, there's always the ongoing rummage sale out front, 50% off. Items up there. Also, Anne has said, heads up. Kona solid prices are increasing in June. So right now they are the price they are, and then I let you know that come in and get them while they're getting as good, because that price is going to increase. She didn't say exactly what part of June, so I'm hoping maybe we'll keep it going for this week. That'd be fun. All right, so that's what we did on the weekend. That's what we're going to do this week. That's our sales going. Now, look ahead. Get out your binoculars and get out your calendar and do some looking ahead. Just wanted to mention that Anne has a new Tuffet class planned for July. We're really looking ahead here into July. July 13th and 20th, they're Sundays here at the store, 11:30 to 4 p.m. So if you've ever wanted to make a Tuffet, here's your chance. That's coming up in July. The other thing of note that's coming up in July, of course, is our Kimberbell event. It's called Hello Pumpkin. It is on Friday, July 18th. It's one day. It goes from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's $149 plus tax. And you make an acorn plushie, a pumpkin jar wrap, and a Hello Pumpkin screen. So the pumpkin screen, I don't think I've ever worked on that before, so that might be kind of interesting. Right now, Anne is making us those samples so that we can put them out so you can see what's happening. But I know that we've already got enrollment started. So if you're interested, please call the store, My Sewing Room, 403-252-3711, or these are listed online, so you can go to our website, mysewingroom.ca, and go to the calendar banner at the top, do the drop down menu, take the calendar, classes calendar, and then go to July 18th and push on the button, and for the Tuffet, July 13th and 20th, and you can register online for those classes. Yeah, woohoo! So that's kind of what's happening this week at the store. And I have to tell you, I almost wore a toque this morning. That weather was a little cool, but I thought a party hat was more fun. Anyways, I have one last thing to tell you before I sign off today, and that's a little joke. Are you ready? All right. What drops but never hits the ground? The temperature. Yeah, we got a big change of weather from 31 some degrees down to about 15 or 16 today. It really does feel chilly, and I did have to wear a coat. So anyways, I hope you enjoy your week. Please come back and join me tomorrow when we launch the new Tilda line. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be Tilda Tuesday, 10:30 tomorrow on Facebook and YouTube. On Thursday, I need to talk about classes. I think we need to talk about some fun stuff. Anyways, that'll be on Thursday. Classes we'll be talking on Thursday, Facebook and YouTube. So thank you ever so much for our live audience today, and gotta thank Tyler from the bottom of my heart for fixing YouTube and Facebook this morning. I can see the comments. People can hear me and it's showing up. Yay! Thank you to Tyler for all of that. And thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great rest of the day. Wear your coat, but keep your feet on the ground. As I always tease my neighbor who walks her dog, and she's just a slight person. Put rocks in your pockets to hold you down. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Wonderful. Bye.